Ron and Marie made. Yeah, I think we'll use some of these rebars that they welded the lug nuts onto for these panels here. I think there's more over there. I think that should work. Yeah. I'm hoping these are tall enough. They're kind of like 2-footers. They should do what we need.
Right now we use the chain link building for our ewes and lambs, but it's getting a little crowded, so we need to give them more space. So we're going to set up a little yard here in front of it so that the ewes and lambs have more space to run and play, and we can feed the ewes out here, and so they'll have more space and it won't be as cramped. And we can set up a creep feed for the lambs in the chain link building. Right now I couldn't do that. I couldn't sacrifice the space for a creep feeder. So we give them a space out here. We could set up a creep feed area in the back of the chain link building for the lambs. We'll never be out of food. Lambs should always have 24-hour access to food. Right now they don't have that. It'll be better for the lambs if we can get this done and get them a pen in the back that they'll just have. We'll just keep it filled with hay, and we'll put some lamb starter crunchies in there.
Then we picked up when we evacuated snow fence and rebar, the temporary stand-in. This is for like electric fencing, and when these break, keep these ends, and we'll stick these between the different sections of rebar to hold the fence down so the lambs don't push under. As a fence goes, you need a physical barrier and a psychological barrier. Because this is just so flimsy, this is just a psychological barrier. They think there's something solid there. We got to try and make it as sturdy as we can. We'll zip tie these to there. We also got a fence out around the hay. We'll probably use horse panels and then put some of this zip tied to the horse panels, because that'll be more of a physical barrier where their hay's sitting over there. The ewes don't push through and get into the feed. It's just a temporary area, so good cheap way to put fences together for us on the snow when we need it. We wouldn't use this on high impact fence for the rams if they were beside the ewes. This is not a good idea as well, because they'll just push through it. But just for these little babies, the moms will want to be where the babies are, and if we can contain the babies, that's where they're going to stay. I guess we get to it, hey?
Yep. Finally above zero, so we can kind of do some things without gloves. I mean, the wind has kind of got the wind chill below zero, but you can take your gloves on and off if you need to. Sometimes things are just easier without gloves.
Almost any hardware. The only good thing about evacuating was doing this cheap fences stuff. I think this roll was like $20 at P Auto. Hey?
25.
And this is only about 50 foot, so we got two just in case. Okay.
When you live far out of town, it's always better to buy more than what you need and return what you don't use. I know it's a cost right away,
But two.
Yeah.
The benefit of the snow is it does help with, it's a hindrance to fencing, but it does help with trying to secure this. We'll just have to be on it as it melts. That's the downside. You kind of got to be somewhat aggressive as it melts to make sure it doesn't. But the way this season's going, I don't think we're going to get a melt.
Not until the spring, and the lambs will probably be back with the main group by
Yeah.
then anyways. So.
Do you want me to just keep unrolling this?
Yeah.
It might flop at the top, but it's the bottom that's important. Yeah. That height is the most important for the sheep. These mamas won't really want to jump this. I say that now, and then they're going to jump it. Cheap and dirty fencing. Hey girls, so get the Berbers out. Berbers!
Gives everyone a better spot to eat. And
How many? We still got 8 more ewes to go?
about that, yeah. I keep forgetting that I got one that isn't on the calendar. And I count the calendar and it says 8, but then there's, I know for a fact there's one ewe that isn't on the calendar.
Secure it up.
Oh yeah, they're a bit taller.
just in the snow. This is easy to roll up. It's cheap enough that if you cut it, you're not worried about it. This whole thing here will cost less than these panels here. Now these panels are great. These things, they hook in. I like the black ones because they go all the way to the ground. There's no gap. You got those green ones there and they got a leg at the bottom. You can see right there. And lambs can sneak under it. 95 a piece. We already had the rebar and we had the temporary electric post. We just had to pick up the zip ties, and this can probably do 100 feet of this fencing for half of one of those panels.
The zip ties in the 2 rolls were $65 after taxes.
Just for right now. This will get the little buds out. You see these sections here, there's not enough of a roll under to put the snow on. Where these broken bits come handy, you can just stick them in to these spots. And hammer them in, and that'll keep that fence down. I'm going to pop that down and hold that nice. I think maybe this one here. Once that hay's used up right there, we'll probably just put a panel across that opening and then put the hay right here so that they just can't get.
Work on this gate first, because once I start putting hay out, they're gonna
Push on that panel. That's good. That's perfect. Until the next snowfall. I know these are broke a little bit here from trying to jam them out of the ice. So I gotta hammer this back over. It'll work for now. Let's repair them later. Just use these to get this job done.
putting that side into the chain link building. We don't need to use it.
That?
Yeah.
Up if you lift that in.
Yeah, it's just my bad.
That looks okay. And then we'll just put the mesh on there. There's the snow fence on there, and it's good.
Yeah, because I need that panel for their creep area.
Oh, that panel. Down there at the hay right there. Silly little girl. Noelle, what are you doing?
Yeah, Noelle.
Oh well.
Use that panel to go from here into the barn. So I just gone with it.
spot here to lift this up. Up we go. Great spot there. Be back with wood ash.
Yeah.
Now it won't close because there's too much ash. Better as it's release the horde. Yes.
Baby shark, quit eating by your twine.
Baby sharks. We got two, don't really want to get out of bed. Well, that was anticlimactic.
Yes, Mom, so worried you don't want to put her in there still?
Hey, buddy. Oh, that's my little section.
I don't know if that was...
I don't know. She's still out there. Noelle! Bad little girl. There we go. Lamb races. They're enjoying it.
That's why I want the creep feeder, because these mamas are going to have this hay and those guys running are not going to eat.
No, they're going to be too busy playing. Look at Lamberley. Oh, go Sage's little one.
Oh, Amberly, you don't really pay attention. You just
Go.
go. Look at that, Dakota's, she's ready to come out. She just bounced around in a circle around her mom.
Oh,
She wants to play too.
Yeah, she's pretty much getting there. We should probably take that black bucket out too with the strings in it. We'll just put it on the side with the hay over there.
Yeah, I should dump it out and put the minerals in there.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, they need minerals. We'll do that. We'll do that later. You got to set up the creep feeder. Baby shark.
Baby shark.
Other baby shark.